Now we're just weeks away from the draining of Lake Conway, but that means there's still time to take advantage of the fishing opportunities there. Plus, dove season is approaching. Wake Up Central's Skot Covert has more in today's Outdoor Report.
Hey, welcome back outside to the Weather Garden. It's another edition of the Outdoor Report. Trey, it's blazing hot this weekend. Next week it looks just as hot, but there's something even hotter, perhaps, on Lake Conway.
Yeah, you know, we've talked a little bit about the renovation of Lake Conway.
Big changes coming.
Yeah, 5 years, you know, we're looking at. But one of the things we wanted to do was offer people an opportunity to get out there and take advantage of these fish. Of course, our commission last month removed all limits, so there are no limits on sport fish on Lake Conway.
And the idea is that folks will go out there, harvest those fish so that nothing gets wasted as we draw the water down.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're going to initiate that drawdown. It's coming up a couple weeks away, believe it or not.
Okay.
September 1st. Now, I don't want to give folks the wrong impression. It's not like we're pulling the plug on the bathtub and the next day it's going to be dry.
It'll take some time.
It will be very slow. I mean, months, you know,
Sure.
on into the fall, you're still going to be able to fish it. But, yeah, and many of those fish that aren't caught are going to follow Palarm Creek down to the Arkansas River, and they'll end up in the Arkansas River. So
right.
those fish should not go to waste, but we do want to give people the opportunity to take advantage of that. And one other really cool thing we've done, Scott, is we've got this tagged fish promotion going on, and we have tagged 50 fish out there.
50 fish.
50 fish, all different species, bass, crappie, catfish,
yeah,
even brim.
Okay.
$500 for each of those tags that is caught, fish with a tag, tagged fish that's caught, and you contact us and return the tag, we'll give you a check for $500.
How many of those have been caught?
We just had one caught last week.
So you're telling me there are 49 other
still,
fish swimming Lake Conway, all worth $500.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
Okay,
and,
it
yeah, so
pays to fish.
First one was caught last week or week before. The return was last week, and so yeah, we've already given away $500. Happy to give away some more. So get out there and take advantage of those tagged fish on Lake Conway.
So you mentioned September 1, that drawdown starts. You said September, and that made me think, well, we're getting pretty close to dove season too.
Yeah, September 2nd. September 1st is a Friday, so first Saturday in September will be the 2nd, and that's the opening day of dove season. And man, you know, it's one of those. Not nearly as many people dove hunt as, say, hunt waterfowl
Sure.
or white-tailed deer, or probably even squirrel and rabbits. But it's that first, it's the kickoff, man. It's kind of like, you know, the preseason or non-conference opponent in football, you know.
Yep.
And much like college football, there's this whole tailgating atmosphere that goes
yeah.
along with it. You got the barbecue, you know, everybody's getting together, hadn't seen their maybe hunting buddies since last January when duck season ended, and so yes, it's a social event in Arkansas.
There's a culture to it.
Absolutely. It is a huge cultural event in Arkansas, the kickoff to hunting season. We're just, 2 weeks away now?
2 weeks away.
Getting excited, man.
Teal and early goose not long after that. So you get a lot of us excited talking about hunting season's back open, soon anyways. What if I'm not a dove hunter, but I kind of want to sharpen some skills, gain some knowledge ahead of the season?
That is a great question. I was just looking through, we have an outdoor skills network, and it's basically, you just go to agfc.com, and there's a calendar that rotates on the home screen there. Click on that calendar, you will be amazed at the amount of classes. I was just looking at it before we came on this morning. Like today, there is a sharpening your skills for dove season at the Potlatch Conservation Nature Center over at Cooks Lake. There's like a beekeepers get together at the Nature Center in Pine Bluff. Really go through that list. You will find, if you want to be learn about muzzleloading, learn about be better with your shotgun for dove and waterfowl, learn how to do some kind of outdoor related craft. We have got classes going on literally every day at one of our nature centers.
So you don't have to be a die-hard hunter to come find something of interest, sharpen your skills, learn something.
We have wildlife photography, plant swaps, cooking. Yeah, I think there's one this coming week, how to do a shore lunch when you go trout fishing. And so, man, really, you can find something that can get you connected to the great outdoors, even if you're not a hunter or angler.
And I always ask this question because I suspect I generally know the answer. The cost of these is generally pretty low,
Most
if
of
not
them
free.
are free.
That's my favorite.
If there are some material costs, sometimes there's a nominal cost for that, but most of them are 100% free.
Look, you're not going to go see a blockbuster at the movie theater and get away for any cheaper than one of these events.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's yeah. I mean, that was one of the things with Amendment 75, the Conservation Sales Fund, is creating these opportunities for people, and we're happy to do it and get more people connected to nature in Arkansas.
One last question, Trey. Where are those fish? You got GPS on them? Can you hook me up with some coordinates? Can you drop a pin?
They wouldn't even tell me where they put them,
Okay.
Scott.
All right.
We blindfolded the people that tagged them and everything. No, they're in Lake Conway. I can tell you
And
that.
the tag will be obvious.
Oh, it's obvious. It's a little spaghetti tag, we call it, right behind the dorsal fin. There's a number on there and instructions. So yeah, it's pretty obvious.
All right, it pays to go to Lake Conway over the next couple of days. Trey, thanks so much. We'll
bet,
see you
Scott.
guys back outside for another edition of the Outdoor Report coming up next week. If you got questions you want Trey to answer next week, text the number on your screen, 501-376-1111.